Welcome to another edition of Durin Rebuilds Moria. Durin at your service. This is the first episode after patch 1.2 that's been released for the PC. The patch contains a new sandbox mode, a ton of bug fixes, as well as dozens of new building pieces and all new furnishings. I'm very excited about this one. This episode we will cover some of the new furnishings by exploring and updating the entrance to the game. All right, let's get started, shall we? These are the Dimmerl Gate doors that you see at the very beginning, minus, of course, the shadow seal you put on there. There we go, shadow seal. And this is one of the new items. Furnishings. And this one is the green knot rug. Takes 20 natural fiber and 9 jade. So I thought I'd get started here. This is where you start out at. I thought I'd add some new lighting around here. As you can see, this one is the quartz lamp, which is this one. Takes 3 ingot, 3 true quartz, 3 quartz, and 2 ubasum wood. That's nice, but let's get rid of the wall torch. And let's do like we did the other place, and let's add, let's see, the amber lamps for this one. Oh, I need to go higher on this. Let's start there. Whoa. It's kind of fun they made little markings. If you look really closely here with the torch, you can see they put some markings. Don't think they're really runes, but they're very, very faint. Or maybe that's just the texture they used. I'm not sure. Excuse me. But we'll add a, not the citrine. The citrine makes a really bright yellow. The amber, I think, feels like a better yellow, like a natural light. Most people are used to with their light bulbs, the kind of the warm Kelvin glow. All right. I don't know why that wasn't wanting to do that. Let's go. There we go. We have that one. And now let's take a look and see if we want a banner. The flags have they are a single-sided look, whereas the banner attaches flush against the wall-ish. You can actually make it more flush or less flush against the wall. We have red strength banner, which looks like, come on, this. The orange honor, which I think looks kind of cool. The green mountain banner, which we saw, I think. No, we haven't seen. I like it though. Feels good for the Dimmerl entrance, I think. No, that's not a flag. Let's see. Blue strength banner. Purple raven banner, which I always thought looked kind of interesting, but the white banner, white honor banner, the black mountain banner. Ooh, that's striking. Let's go with that one. There we go. And we'll hop on down, and there is the black mountain banner, framed by a couple of lights. You can call them flameless lanterns if you want to be book accurate, but that's up to you. And as you can see, I did the same going up that way. I added a couple of flags on the outside, so tried to add more natural lighting that's a bit more welcoming for the future king, or any welcoming elves coming back and forth from perhaps Rivendell. I've started to add a kind of a little eating area. I need to add a small table here. Let's go for furnishings. There are several tables and benches. A side table, a low bench, ornate table, regular table, or a round table. Now I'm going to put, I think, a round table. It's kind of a tough one because if someone's wanting to walk along here, we don't want them to interrupt anything. So let's do kind of a little bistro area. Maybe it's one where they just kind of stand around. It's like a bar. I like that. A dwarven bar. There are no chairs. You just stand there. That is a little out of the way. As you can see there, couldn't quite make it far enough. Have this over here, but I didn't want it to be too close to the edge. I may have to, though, just so that it goes fully up to the wall. Not sure I can do that. That's too big of a space for what's left on that ledge. So I may just kind of have to leave it as is. Which kind of bites, but it is what it is. It's not big enough to put a much larger hearth. Full-size hearth, it's not big enough. I'll show you here. Grand hearth, it is massive. It could potentially fit there if I moved all that stuff out of the way. But as you see, it takes up like the entire area. And it definitely overhangs on here. It just looked terrible. Now there is some suggestion you could do that. Put it down, attach the items to the wall. Well, it's not a half bad idea then. Let's do that then. Let's add one of these. We can add whatever we want to over here. Have our tap and other things. Nice little counter. So let's add some good lighting. Citrine lamp is nice and bright. We've already got a couple of lamps right there. I don't think we need much. Let's establish that. There we go. Well, let's put it right here. Again, we'll put that natural light right there. I think that should work just fine. Oh, that's right. I'm going to put a tavern cabinet over here. I know. There we go. Ooh, that's too far. About right. Go there this way. Yeah. I feel like that would just get in the way if you're going back and forth. Right there. There we go. Let's see. Tiny stool. We could technically put the stools here. simple stool, which would be fun putting in later. Sharp bench. Might have to wait on that one. Nice fun round table over here. Yeah, I think that might be alright. Right there, we'll put one right here. They're both somewhat out of the way. You want to just stop after a long trek. Places west. Maybe you're even coming from the Shire. This is a lovely little reading book nook. This is one of the new bookcases. Tall bookcase. That one takes 12 ironwood, 3 leather, and 6 natural fiber. You have a smaller, wider one, which actually might look better. Alright. Let's do a full bookcase. There we go. A bit more bookcasey on there. Ooh, you can go all the way into the wall. There we go. And you have the lovely soft reading light. You can have a brazier like they have around some of the older established living areas of the Duero Delph, aka Moria. Let's see. Jade light. Oh, there's a little bit of light there. I think that'll be fine. It's getting dusk. We've got a jade light up there, a couple of white lights there, and the blue strength banner up there. The green mountain banners here. I'll pick up those pieces later. Alright, let's keep on going. Up the stairs, and we have over here, after clearing this out, clearing the debris from when you first start the game, added a couple of the nice new large vases, however you want to pronounce it. I don't care, tomato, tomato. And a bench, just a simple bench, not a fancy bench, doesn't need to be ultra ornate. That's original to the game. They've left it in there. I'm not going to put anything over that. It's kind of funny looking stretched like that, but maybe in a future update we can get that replaced. Now, I've also been told by Mirak Firmax, actually, one of the other streamers and fellow builder of Moria. You can go check out his YouTube videos. Before this patch came out, patch version 1.2 on PC, he was asked by the devs to submit some more of his worlds because they told him that he had, in fact, too many lights, and it was putting a drag on resources, a little too resource intensive for the game, which is kind of a bummer, honestly. Devs, if you're listening, I would work on fixing that, because if you're going to continue to be lore accurate and lore first, then you will want, and I in particular want, I know there are many others, that would love to see this filled with light. And that means lighting as much of this as possible. And if that's too much for this game to handle, we might run a rethink about how this engine handles lighting. These are the ornate vases. Go to the menu down here. The large one needs silver ore, zeleb, and onyx. Ornate is silver, jade, and citrine. And narrow vases is gold ore, jade, and quartz. I haven't made any of those yet. Perhaps later. And now we come up to some of the first sections here. This is the usual side road if you don't want to jump across the broken streamway bridge. Currently I just have the iron. I think you've seen that before. I've showcased this. Iron. Wow, no. Stone bridge. Those are just stone pieces. No change there. Stone flooring, still the same. If they come up with different textures, perhaps that match this, I might think of adding that. Or maybe something else entirely. I'll have to put in a suggestion for that. I am going to take that off. We need that much light. Now this one is the citrine lamp. I'm not sure that I like that much yellow on it. So, I am going to try the amber lamp. See there, you can see the difference already before I've even put it on. It's going to give off a different, a softer shade of yellow. There we go. See, it just looks more natural. So we have that, and it's nighttime right now, so I'm going to pull out my torch. Torch there. Which I'm also going to deconstruct a lovely tall pillar. Now, let's try this out. I've got this. One of the new updates with this game is, in addition to better stability, the ability to break individual components and not have the entire thing blow up. Although, let's see. Swap out those two. There we go. You do have to be careful about... There we go. You have to be careful about how much that your axe is hit. The Durin's axe is pretty powerful. It's one of the most powerful axes you can get, but it's a very narrow area of destruction. Whereas some of the what do you call them? Some of the other pickaxes that are masterworks are a bit more wide. They're especially great if you need to mine a large area. But, I'll come back and cover some more of all of the additions that we've got here. But you can obviously pause the video if you want and look over them. Alright, let's see. Column base. Let's see, this column shaft. Oh, that's too small. Large column shaft. That should be about right. Yes. But it's not going to snap to this. So I have to destroy this one too. Okay. That's too big for a large column base. I used to have them smaller. It's a medium one, but that's too small as well. Goodness. They've made some changes, and I'm not terribly thrilled with it. Ooh. It's not going to look the same architecturally, so I'm afraid we're just going to have to leave it broken. And recommend that for a future update as well. Let's see. It's got some odd placement of two flags there. Am I seeing that right? Nope. That's the central one. So it's got the red raven and looks like a red honor on left and right, but at two different heights. So come here. It's also a little wide. we're going to go for the amber because I think it's the best looking for natural light. This may light more behind it than I would like. Let's see. Oh, it's not too bad. Semi-translucent for that. I think it'll be all right. Let's do that one. All right. Build near hearth. Oh, I am just outside. Of course I am. Now that's going to be behind a pillar. Well, I don't care for that. Move out just that tiny little bit. That's fine. Alright, well, I will come back and deal with that later. And since I also mentioned that I was going to only make the granite hearth temporary, I don't need a hearth down here, standing in the middle of the freeway, as it were. There we go. Again, I'll come back and clean that up later. All right. Hi, boys. Thanks for checking it out, but go away. Now, one thing I do wish for, and I'll ask for this as well, is something other than either the brazier, or the standing torch, which lights in an upward but also uniform direction, more so than the other wall lamps. So I'd like something like that. I don't think the brazier lights near as far. It looks good, but I would like something better over here. And they are self-lit, so you don't need to add your favorite kind of torch fuel onto there. Let's see there. It's not bad standing on top, but it's very tall. Again, you can try and line it up just so. Toss that. Again, too much lighting, they don't approve of. Oh, more guests. Not sure where you came from, fellas, but you don't belong here. Got a quartz lamp over there, but again, I need to find something to put here in the space between. Again, I just may do that temporarily. That'll be a bit later. Again, just a little too high. Alright, this is just a simple tunnel. I don't care to add anything along here or down here. Don't really see the need to yet. Alright, let's take some time in our first. section here. It's a lovely cozy table. And we have a bench. Oh, I have a couple of benches that fell over. Let's those, do a little bit of repairing. Any other repairs needed? No. Okay. So for furnishings, we had a couple of small benches here. Just off to the side, little waiting area for our dwarves. I imagine this was a shop of some kind. Alright. And usually this one had a chair. I need some hide scraps, or just flat out hide or cloth scraps for those. So I'll add those in a little bit. We had some tables, I believe, over here. Round ones, if I remember correctly. Some boxes over there. Let's see. Let's put a small stool over here on one side. Let's see. Maybe not, though. If you're standing here and moving to the left this way and paying at the end, a bit like your lines at your favorite Mexican-American restaurants. Pretty funny. Dwarven burritos. Alright, let's see. That's nice and cozy-ish. But again, some wall torches. Not super significant lighting. There's more of the areas we can demolish. Or add to. So, let's try that and see how we do. I don't want that bottom one done, though. This is the point where we need to repair the bottom. There we go. Do some repairing again. Go. Back up. Go. Now, go back to our menu over to Granite, I believe. Where that used to be located. Yes. Small column shaft. No. That's not it. Maybe they moved it over to stone. Let's find out. Nope. So again, not quite everything that the game uses to generate the architecture in this world is fully available. Oh, there we go. Yeah, excellent. A little smaller than it used to be, but that's okay. There we go. Alright, now let's see this one. They've rearranged everything and renamed some of them, so we get a plain crown. That was this one. I think we need that, and it's not going to fit wherever that's going to fit anyway. Alright, let's just to see if we can add a plain granite barrier behind there. Boy. Oh, there we go. That worked. Okay, we have just a plain open space there. Taking some more hits from food. Care. Okay. So I'm going to match these walls. Very interesting. Looks like double granite. Yep, there we go. And we had the simple crown. Plain crown, I think. Yeah. Sure that's gonna work this time. Although I thought I saw they had a specific new decorative piece here. Don't know where exactly that is. It's not on the furnishings. It's not under adamant. That didn't change at all. I wonder if it's just no, that's the same. Trimmed crown, that pre-existed. Bases, bases. Well, it's not near as many as I thought. So it was double crown. No? Okay. So I may just not be able to do it. Alright, so the adamant pieces here. Oh, they have a stone block. Alright. Built into the wall. Is that right size? A little too much, perhaps? Let's go get something to eat. Don't know if you've noticed, but the little starvation hits to your health come with a slight soft thud. So now, makes it a little more annoying, but also a little more important feeling. 16, that'll be fine. Didn't hear the usual big gong bell sound we normally get, so I don't know why that is. Let's head back inside. Here. I need a torch. It's still a bit too dark. Okay. Weird. But it is what it is. Alright. Apparently we hadn't repaired that yet. Oh, fun. So those do go all the way up. Okay. They also mentioned in the dev notes that they had increased the amount of repairing that some of these hammers make, which is awesome. You don't want to do that. You're a pain in the butt. I hear the footsteps of some animals out there. I don't want you over there. That's far. Thank you. That work? Hooray. Okay. And I guess we'll add some more down that way. Come on. You want to be very naughty. Well, for now, let's go back. And get something to eat. I'm not super duper picky. I don't think we need to waste y'all's time. Trying to make these fit perfectly. Last a good while. I think that's a good start towards relighting the game and making it feel a lot more cozy. Let's head upstairs. There we go. And I'll put one of those at the wall. There we go. It's nice how it just hangs there off the wall. A lot better than this. Anything else I missed? Some I can add into there and take apart. There we go. Come on. Stay up there. That's annoying. Thank you. See if I can just take a granite piece here. Let's see, decorative crown. Oh, looky there. Just fit right in. Man, this auto snap is a lot better than it used to be. Wowie wow. You guys are going to be going to town, some of you builders over here. Doing a lot of repairing. Oh, couldn't quite make it. Got a couple here in the corner. You can tell by the slight discoloration of some of these, it's almost like moss growing up in the cracks. Alright. Let's see if we can do this one. Ooh, there we go. Oh, whoopsies. That's not going to work. Let's try that. And not sure I like that either. But the wood's gone. Bye-bye, wood. Oopsies. Woof. Definitely time consuming. Similar to the way it was last time. I do love the music more now, though. Feels a lot more homey. There we go. Finally got it. Alrighty, let's make sure the keys are repaired fully. Go. Over here. Let's see, is it a crown or is that too small? Ooh, that's too small. No, the comb shaft at least. There we go. And I think for this, excellent. And need a short granite piece here. Adamant, sorry. We don't have the wainscoting or shingled roof pieces yet. They're just the regular ones. So because of that, I'm actually going to leave this. So we can get some more textures for that. Leaving it. Alright. Whoa. Boom. And boom. Alright. Let's go back upstairs and see what kind of other furnishings we want to put in here. I've left this open. So let's see, what else would we like to add? Perhaps a rug or a runner. Blue carpeting, red carpeting. I think we'll go with red carpeting and we'll start at that end. There we go. Middle. And then an end piece. There we go. Now it does not snap to grid, as you can see. So it's up to you if you want to adjust those more one way or the other. But that looks very nice. I think a flag would be too much in here. And I don't have enough for vases right now. Got Lots of tables. Chair there. Let's see, should we do some scroll shelving or book shelving? Oh, you know what? Let's do a tavern. There we go. There's a chair there, but there's no table with it. Let's see how big the side table is. Oh, excellent. Side table. Oh, look at that. It's got the little curvy piece that just fits right in. Oh, look at that. It's almost perfect fit. That's fine with me. Excellent. Okay. Let's take a chop that off. There we go. Then we can return the chairs and face them better. We'll leave that where that is. Ironwood. Nothing there. It's just a little balcony. There we go. Very nice. It would be nice to have that little circle, the bear. Don't have that even on the wood pieces here. We just have regular lattice work. Bowed lattice work, so we have that's the center there. Look at that. If I wanted to repair, I could put that in. And then a short lattice piece, which would be on the side there. And these central wood posts, just like so. But there's no decorative circle or whatever that diamond pattern is. Nothing like that. All right. Let's keep going. On to our next one. This is a similar layout. Oh, okay. So this one had two there and some of that. Let's see, and a table. Okay. And take that off because I like putting in those diamond sections of the wall. I like putting in the lamps. I think they fit just perfectly. There we go. Those just repairing. Go. All right. Couple benches again. Hello. I hear you. There we are. DoorDash again. Yeah, if it was. Bye-bye. Some tables. There we go. Cabinetry. Let's stick a chest down under there. Chest. That should be just fine. I hear you. There you go. Little Orky Patrol. Bye-bye. I did not order anything. Please try somewhere else. I've got a lamp there. I think it's fine, but it's dark winter. It's over here. Okay. It's just dark coming in here in the first place. I need something that lights it up high. Oh, that's a terrible place. Let's try the amber lamp right there. Oh, it didn't quite like that. Oh, there we go. I think that fits well. Alright, let's take off the torch there. You can kind of see under there. Let you get in. Definitely don't want that there. Okay. Yeah, we do want that right over the bench. There we go. Not bad, not bad at all. It's a nice roaring fire, but there we go. Boy, it is full on nighttime. Alright. I like it so far. Alright, well, that's been a good long while. So thank you for tuning in. Until next time, we'll have another one, and we'll continue on down the road in Durin's Highway from the Dimro Gate. Y'all take care.